Hi there, my name is Claire Redfern. I am the founder of Inspired Beauty Minds, and this is my Inspired Insights. Today I want to talk to you about what is personal development. What is it? So in the network marketing world, we talk about personal development all the time. So like if somebody is struggling with anything, our first line is, what personal development are you doing? And actually, if you've never heard of it, if you've never come across this kind of terminology or movement, I would call it, then you're not going to have a clue what we're talking about. So I thought I would come on and explain it. Now, if you're not in the network marketing world, it doesn't matter, because do you know what? I would still highly recommend you do this. So for me, and everybody has their own opinions on this, and this is just my opinion that I'm sharing, but for me, personal development is about working on yourself. You can call it whatever you want: self-help, self-care, personal development, healthy mindset. You can call it whatever you like, but it's all the same thing. It's all about working on yourself and taking the time out to work on yourself, because the thing is, we are all busy, right? And you might have a job, you might have children, you might be caring for your relatives, you might just have just life going on. And the first thing that gives, I don't think anybody has ever told me anything different to this, but the first thing that gives, as a rule, when stuff is going on, is you. The first thing that gives is that time for you to, I say, refill your cup all the time, but you can't give from an empty cup. So the first thing it gives is that you time, that looking after yourself. And this is what leads to burnout. So you see quite a lot, carers is a brilliant example. You see people who have caring responsibilities, whether that's from babies to, looking after our elderly relatives. Generally, the carer will end up with burnout. They are so used to giving, caring, doing the right thing by everybody else except for themselves, and it always leads to burnout, whether that is mentally or whether that is physically or sometimes both. Burnout will come because there is only so much you can give. If you imagine a cup that's full of pebbles, and every time you give, you take a pebble and you put it out of the cup, and you give somebody else something, you take a pebble and you give it out of the cup, eventually you're going to have no pebbles left. And if you're not doing something to replenish the pebbles, you're going to have an empty cup. And once that's empty, it's empty. And that's when full on, like, we either get sick, or we get mentally, we can't cope anymore, or our body just gives up and we end up collapsing or having breakdowns or whatever. So I think the one time that we need personal development the most is when we're going through struggles. The difficulty with that is that we don't gift ourselves the privilege of investing in that personal development. So I want to explain to you what it is, what I do, how I do it, where I've got all this from. So the first thing is first, you've got to accept that you are worthy of that investment. You are absolutely worthy of it, and there is nothing wrong with accepting that. There is nothing wrong at all. It's not selfish, it's not egotistical, it's not any other of them bad words that we call ourselves. It's essential maintenance. Essential maintenance. So you've got to accept that you are worthy of that investment. There are lots of ways that you can do personal development. You can, and I've tried all of these. I've done all of these. I am a big advocate and fan of all of these, but you find the bit that suits you. So for one, reading books. I love reading books. I have so many books that I could recommend to you. The books aren't for everybody. Some people just don't like reading. Try an audiobook. Put it on in the car while you're driving, or put it on while you're lying in the bath. It doesn't matter whether you're actively listening, it's still going in. Put it on when you're cleaning. I've done that quite a lot. I prefer to read than audio books, but it's all about preference. You get the same books whether it's on audio or not. YouTube videos, Facebook videos, videos like this are personal development. Watching videos, whether they're on Facebook, whether they're on YouTube, whether they're on both, Instagram, wherever, whatever. Find someone that speaks to you and devour them. So I have lots of people that I follow on YouTube for videos. Lisa Nichols, Oprah Winfrey is amazing. There are so many people that are uplifting. So many. Denise Duffield Thomas, I love her books, but I like following her on Facebook as well. There are so many inspirational people around. Will Smith, I mean, I could watch him all day on repeat. Whatever reason they speak to you, whatever works. But, and his wife, to be fair, his beautiful wife. But, listen to what people have to say. And that is personal growth. It's sinking in. Whether you accept it or not, it's going into your subconscious. There are things like meditation and hypnotherapy. I am a fan of both of them. I really struggled with meditation for quite a while. And hypnotherapy is basically self-meditation or guided meditation. But I thought that you had to clear your entire head to be able to be in a meditative, you know what I mean? In that state. My head never clears. My head is always busy. Like, imagine how much I talk. And for people that know me well, will be laughing right now. But if you think about how much I talk, my head is like 4 times that. But guided meditation I found really, really helpful because I was listening to what they were saying. So I find it easier to have a focus to listen to them rather than just having maybe music on because I'm still squirreling. But do you know what? It doesn't matter. Your head doesn't have to be clear. All you have to do is acknowledge the thoughts that are popping in and pass them aside. That's it. As long as you're doing that, you're still getting yourself in that nice calm state. 20 minutes of meditation, good meditation, is the equivalent of a full night's full deep sleep. The effects on your body, the effects on your mind, just 20 minutes of meditation. That's why monks are awesome. And, they have the most amazing skin and they have the most amazing, because they meditate all the time. They are so relaxed. It's so good for your body. Counselling is a form of personal development. Counselling tends to look backwards, but then you've also got coaching, which I'm a big fan of, and I do. And coaching is very much about looking forward and setting goals and giving yourself a plan. I always feel like if I've got a plan, I'm in a safe space. So I really like that. Vision boards, huge fan of, love them. Gives you time to be creative, but it really sets your stall as to what you want in your life. And the thing is, I think what I found is where people are kind of floundering and they're struggling, it's because they don't know where they're going. They don't know what direction they're going in. They don't have a goal, or they have a goal, but they haven't worked out how to get there or what steps they need to take to reach the goal. So, any goal can be put parallel to doing a 5k. If my goal was to do a 5k, I know I've got to get my ass off the settee. That's my first step. My second step is to put my trainers on or buy some trainers. My third step is to find out what the hell it is that I need to do. So I might download the Couch to 5k app. My third step is to do day 1. Actually get out there, get past the barrier of going past the door, suck up the fact that it's probably raining and just give it a try. My next step is to do day 2. There are steps that you need to take to reach your goal of doing a 5k. And any goal is like that. Whether your goal is to buy a house, there are steps you need to take to buy that house. You need to save money. How are you going to do that? Break it down. I'm going to put £100 a month away. Or I'm going to set up a savings account. I'm going to set up a £2 savings jar or whatever. There are steps that you need to take to reach your goal. And when you don't have that goal, you tend to sort of flap around a little bit and So vision boards are brilliant for that because they help you see your goal all the time. I have my vision board is up in the kitchen, so I see it every single day. And I also do mind map goals where I can colour in the boxes when I get things. I really like them. But I'll do another video on vision boards because I could talk about that for ages. So personal development is working on you. It's working on you and accepting that you are worthy of that. One of my other things that I love doing is writing notes everywhere. So I have positive quotes all over my house. I've got them all coming downstairs. I've got them in my bedroom. I've got like the biggest sign in my bedroom. I've got them in Thomas's room. I've got them in the kitchen. I've got them on my phone screen. I have them everywhere. And I also write little postcards. And I write my goals on the postcards if I'm going for something specific right now. But I also write reminders to myself. So things like, you've got this. Something as simple as that. You've got this. And then when I see it, I say it out loud. So I have mine on my mirror in the morning and I do go through them all and I say them out loud. You've got this. Today you're going to smash it. Do not use the words, it's one of them days. Because if you're putting that out there in the world, that is what you're going to get. You're going to get one of them days. No, today I'm going to smash today. I'm going to achieve my goals today. I'm going to get what I want. That is personal development. It's changing your words, changing your vocabulary, changing the way you think to have that positive abundance mindset. And personal development for me is the tools that you use to be able to get there, to do that. I will pop some book recommendations, video recommendations, anything that I'm reading at the time, or any videos that I see that I think, oh, that's brilliant. I will share it on my page, and I will share it in my community group. I'll probably share more in my community group of them because there'll be a lot. So yeah, make sure you hit up my community group, and obviously if you like this, please follow and share it with your friends. I really appreciate it. And get on with that personal development. Find a book, find a video, just go on YouTube and search positive mindset. Get on YouTube and search, I need to find a new job. Anything. You can search anything on YouTube. Be careful. But you can search anything on YouTube. So whatever struggle you have right now, find a video and watch it and see how you feel by the end of it. And obviously my inboxes are always open. If I can help anybody, I'm always willing to. So take care, have fun, and I will see you all soon.